Hi, race fans. We're here with Davey Hamilton Jr., driver of this number 14. You saw him last year here at CNS win the Sunday feature when the sprints came to town. Davey, welcome back to CNS.
Yeah, thank you, man. It's one of my favorite tracks, so I'm happy to be back.
What do you think about this track? I mean, is it different racing in altitude? I mean, we're a mile higher, so is it different than some of the other tracks you race at?
I mean, you can't really feel a difference. I mean, you have to do some stuff to the fuel settings, but other than that, I mean, I've been thankful to race around the country at a lot of cool places, but this is definitely one of my favorite tracks. It's fast and smooth, and well, smooth with a little bit of bump, I guess, in one or two. But this is cool. My dad's raced here a lot back in the day, and it's cool to hear the story that people have. It was super modified here, and like you said, we had some good success last year, and hopefully we can do it again this year.
These cars are lightning fast. Around this 3/8 mile paved oval, they stick. How fun is that to drive?
Well, it's fun, but sometimes it's sketchy, man. These cars, it's a lot of downforce on them, so it's important to kind of stay in the throttle in the corner to keep the car loaded. So with a track like this, when you have long corners, you kind of want to stay on the throttle for the whole corner. And you're going so fast, it gets a little squirrely sometimes. But when you have a good car like this, it makes it fun.
We're glad to have you up here, man. CNS is really proud to host the sprints up here again this year. We can't wait to see all you guys and your old run.
That's right, man. And then this is a great show, and I'm very impressed with Jim. He brought in 26 some of the best sprint cars in the country for sure, and he does such a good job of packing the stands, and he makes sure everybody's happy and everybody has what they need. And this is a fun event. This is my second time. I guess I've been here before, but so it's a couple times been here, but every time we come here, it seems like it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And, I can't believe it either, because this place is always packed. So it's great to see.
You're sitting next to Bobby Santos here in the pits. A couple of years ago, he took both Saturday and Sunday. Are we going to see you do that this weekend?
I mean, the competition's tough. Bobby, he's won a lot of races for sure. And a lot of these guys, Aaron Willis said he's tough to beat too. And, I don't think I could say, oh, we're going to just dominate again this year. I think this is some of the best cars in the country. And, well, if we're on top, that's an accomplishment for sure.
Race fans, I'm here in the pits with Gary Land. You've seen him race the non-wings for years. Now he's in the wings sprint cars. Welcome to Colorado National Speedway.
John, good to be here.
Hey, tell us about the difference between driving the winged cars, and of course you're on dirt and asphalt, but what's the difference between driving wing, non-wing?
You got to drive the dirt car quite a bit more. It's a handful. If you miss a setup on the asphalt, you're in trouble. If you miss it on the dirt, you can usually get away with it. But really? I enjoy both of them. I've been racing for a long time, and as long as I'm behind the wheel of the race car, that's all that matters.
Well, you're going to be behind the wheel of the race car this weekend. Tell us about driving CNS and the bumps in turn 1 and 2.
Every track has its nuances. This track is no different, but it's just that you can use that stuff as setup. You can use it to your advantage. Sometimes it's a disadvantage, but every track has its characteristics, and so really this is no place any different, any track that we run at. So
when the fans watch these cars go around, they're fast and they stick on the track. It looks like they're glued to the track as they go around. How much fun is that as a driver?
It's awesome. It's sometimes it's funner to drive a car that isn't handling right, because that when your competitor maybe misses his setup or misses the like you're talking about slipping around or whatever, it sometimes can be an advantage. You can gain some spots if somebody's stuck to the track and it's fast. It's like driving a slot car, but that kind of can, as a driver, can be a little bit boring. But these things are awesome with the big tires that we've got, the big wing. I enjoy it. Like I said, going back to it's a race car, and it's a blast.
Can't wait to see you race this weekend, my friend. Good luck.
Thanks, John. Thank you. And I'd like to say hi to Paulette Griswold. I know you're at home, not feeling well. I know you've had some struggles. We miss you. We love you. And look forward to seeing you soon and get back out here, Paulette. We do miss you. So come see us. Thank you.
Here in the pits with Austin Gossel. Now, you know this young man if you've watched racing around Northern Colorado, because he's a Heritage Christian graduate from high school up in Fort Collins. Hey, man, welcome back to Northern Colorado, and welcome back to CNS.
Yeah, it's good to be here. I love coming out here for the show. I mean, the stands are packed every night. and we got a good car count tonight, so it's going to be a really good show.
It's going to be a blast to watch you race. It's going to be a blast to watch you race your dad.
Yeah.
You get up behind him or you see him in the rear views, it gets a little bit, I mean, you race a little harder because it's dad?
Yeah, I mean, we run dirt together all the time, and there'll be nights where he'll beat me and then I'll beat him, or it just goes back and forth between us, and we always have a great time doing it. It's just makes it more fun. And I always try harder to beat him because then I have some bragging rights.
And you of course, you lay that on him at the dinner table the next week, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Now, you're in Fort Collins. Grew up in Fort Collins. Are you going to have a lot of fans in the stands, you and your dad?
Yeah, my dad has a lot of friends around here, and I have a lot of friends and family that are coming out tonight. So that's one reason why I just love coming out here, because they actually get to come watch us race. And because normally we run dirt year round, and the closest track is 4 or 5 hours from here. So we have to travel all the time. My dad goes to Indy all the time, so they don't really get to come out and watch us. So just having more local shows here, it's going to help out a bunch with them even being able to come.
And you deserve congratulations. You picked up your first A main this year. Congratulations.
Thank you. It was a long, long time coming. I've been close so many times, had a lot of mechanical failures. A lot of them were on my fault because I do all the maintenance and all the stuff. So it just makes it that much harder on me when you're so close and then something you do costs you the win. But we were dialed in that night and finally put everything together.
Well, congratulations on that win, and I hope you pick up your second here at CNS.
Yeah, thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
Here in the pits with a pair of beautiful powder blue Sprints. I'm here with Mike Anderson. Mike, welcome to CNS.
Thank you so much for having us again this year. I appreciate it.
Tell us about these cars. You've got two out now. So are you going to run both? How do you do that?
Yes, I got my son driving. He's going to be driving the Zero car. I just had the Zero car set up for my backup car for quite a few years. I started getting another guy. I took back to the little 500 this year with me that I put into it, Drew Crenshaw. He raced that back there for me, and he's raced a few of the wing sprints, and he couldn't make it to this race. So my son stepped up and he wanted to get in one. So we're going to put him in it and have him run it.
What's it like running to CNS?
Oh, ever since we've started coming here, I make sure that this is one of my main racetracks that I have on my calendar. It's stuck every year since we started coming here back with King of the Wing and stuff. So last year I didn't make it. I had some family emergencies, which I was kind of bummed about, but I'm back here again this year to give her hell.
And you're in a couple of identically painted cars. Is this blue special?
Yeah, this blue is real special to my wife. She's the one that picked it. She's the one that lets me go racing in it, so I'm pretty much going to do what she says as far as the color code. It only took me 6 years to get the right color for them, but she's happy with the colors. As you can see, once we get out on the track, you'll be easy to see my cars out on the track. No matter what color, what time of day it is, these blues stick out real well on the track, and that's what she wanted, so that's what she gets.
You're a living legend to the phrase, happy race wife, happy race life.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it makes it a lot easier. She lets me go do this. I do let her go do stuff. And so we've been doing it now for over 20 years. So it's been a good deal.
Good luck this weekend.
Thank you so much, and appreciate you guys having us back this year. Hopefully, I'm looking forward to next year already.
If you're a fan of sprints, you know about the Idaho Gang. They may not be like a membership carrying car club, but there's a bunch of drivers from Idaho, and they always race hard. And here's one of them, Ryan Ward. Welcome to CNS.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Talk about driving these sprint cars, man.
Oh, they're a blast. It's about as much fun as you can have, and this place is fast, and looking forward to it.
Now, this is your first time at CNS. How are you finding the track?
Oh, I love it. It's it's a fast place. You're never fully out of the throttle. It feels racy. Feels like there's multiple grooves, and with this stellar field of cars, it's going to be tough to pass, but we'll see what we can do.
Man, I wish you luck tonight. It's going to be a great race.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for having us, and we hope you guys all enjoy the show.
Back here in the pits with one of our champions of several series here in several years here in the sprints, and one this year. Eric Humphreys, welcome to CNS.
Yeah, thank you. It's nice to be back. I like it coming up here. Good crowd and good track to race here, and good money on the line. So yeah, we're excited to get going tonight.
Now, you did these beautiful cars for a long time. Then you went to dirt. Now you're back on pavement. How's it feel?
Yeah, actually, we've over the years, I kind of go back and forth. At home, when we stay in California, I run a little bit of dirt, and definitely difficult to going back and forth at times. But we took a year off from the pavement side of things, concentrated to staying home and run a lot of dirt last year, and so now we decided to go back on the road a little bit and try to get some more W's out here on the road.
Now, if somebody's watching this for the first time seeing the sprints, what are they looking for when these cars like dive into the curves? Is there something they can see between the good cars and the cars maybe that missed the setup a little bit?
Here this weekend right now, there's a lot of good cars. So, I was looking around about 10 to 12 good, solid cars that could come in and sneak one off tonight and pick up a W. So, as a spectator coming in, looking at it, just looking how well the machine's put together, how well the car's built, and just looking at the overall speeds in qualifying and seeing the consistency through the night is what you're looking for.
And seeing how big the grin is on the driver's face because he's having a good time.
Yeah, no, definitely. It could be stressful at times. So yeah, definitely. If the driver's smiling, obviously everything's good. But if he's not smiling, there's some room to find some speed at.
We hope to see your pearly white smiling tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for having us here. If it wasn't for the Harvest Supply guys, the guys that own this car, the owners are here this weekend. Carl's, he's here. Got to thank him. Everybody that works on this car, TBM Brakes, Royals Welding, my brother, my dad, Scott, Nick, Clinton, Tony, everybody that works countless hours on this car. My wife for letting us go on the road and being out on the road for weeks at a time. So it's nice to get out on the road, but it's time after this weekend, it'd be nice to get back home. So thank you.
Back here in the pits with the pride of Northern California, Austin Carter. Welcome to CNS.
Thank you, man. We appreciate it. We're glad to be back here. This is one of our favorite races we do every year. The crowd, the track, everything about it's really cool, and we're very excited to be here.
You've been fast this year.
Yeah, we've been quick. We were quick here last couple years. We've ran a couple times up in Eureka and had some speed. We've had some bad luck finishing off the deal. So hopefully tonight we can put together a whole package, be up front qualifying, be up front in the dashes, and hopefully that sets us up for a good main event.
Besides you,
yeah,
who's the one to beat here?
Willison's always quick. Eric, unfortunately, is out of our backyard, and we always have to race him. So I know how fast he is. He's very, very quick. There's a bunch of other guys. I finished just about every position here except first. I finished second to Bobby. I finished second to Aaron. I finished third to Eric. So we finished everywhere you can go but first. So hopefully we're the ones to beat tonight.
Time for you to get a trophy.
I agree. That'd be good. Bring home a trophy and a big check back to California.
We're back here in the pits with the number 34. Now, this driver kind of looks familiar, but I'm going to let him tell you who he is. Local man. How you doing, brother? Who are you?
Good. Randy Whitman from Fort Collins, Colorado.
One of the Fort Collins gangs. Now, you've raced here at CNS a lot. Do you have some secrets?
You know what? I don't, because we ran so many different divisions in this class and stuff are out here. So it's been, everything's different on it.
It's a great looking car. You've had some great success with this. What's it like driving one of these beautiful sprint cars?
I've been driving sprint cars for over 30 years, and there's just nothing like them. And the asphalt sprint cars, they're great.
Now, you race other divisions too. You race here at CNS. You're all over in racing.
We are. Well, we run a super modified, and we used to run here locally. He doesn't have them here anymore, so we go up to Boise and all over. And then we run a dirt sprint car also.
That's awesome. Who are the sponsors on this beautiful 34?
This is, we got High Country, Harley Davidson, Peterson Toyota, and we got Bullhide and Interstate Batteries and the USA Performance Engines.
Race fans, if you're looking for somebody to root for, local guy, this guy, Randy Whitman, the 34. Here in the pits with a man who has been putting it to the other drivers in this series this year, Aaron Willison. Welcome to CNS.
Thank you. Thanks for having us here. We're really be happy to be back at Colorado National Speedway this year. The staff and management do an outstanding job here. They packed this place, so we're looking forward to putting on a great show tonight.
What's the secret to driving one of these? Because you've obviously got the secret because you've been doing really well this year.
Well, they're confidence cars. You have to be really committed when you're driving them, not be afraid to drive it down in the corner, and really trust your equipment. So it's time, it's confidence, bravery, a little stupidity.
Well, you don't have much of that, man. You are really hooked up. Can't wait to see you run. Now, is this the only series you run, or do you run other series in racing?
We travel around a fair bit, so we run with a few different series, including the Northwest Sprint Tour up in the Northwest in BC, where we're from, and we traveled out to Anderson, Indiana this year and ran the Little 500, and been out to Eureka and ran at Redwood Acres with the Gunslinger Sprint cars. So we've moved around a fair bit this year and having a lot of fun doing it.
This little 3/8 mile paved oval at Colorado National Speedway, mile high. Does that change how you set the car up and get ready for the race?
You know, it changes it drastically. It makes the racetrack, because of the high altitude, it takes a lot of the horsepower away from these engines. So it makes the racetrack race like it's a lot bigger. So for being a 3/8 track, it has kind of characteristics of a half mile. So it's just a lot different how you'd approach it.
Tell us about the sponsors on this beautiful machine.
Tri-X Group does an awesome job taking care of us on the Rendell Brothers Racing number 14 car. The Cake Steakhouse, Greater Victoria locations, Jason Frost does a really good job keeping us fed there. Little Darrell Industries, Taylor Metalcraft's done a lot of steel work on this car, done a beautiful job for us, and Kick Cookies.
Well, congratulations on your victories so far, and I hope you get another one or two this weekend.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
Here in the pits with Monty Bergener. This is a beautiful car, man. Welcome to CNS. Welcome back to CNS.
Glad to be back. I love this facility, and they've been treating us really well here this weekend. I've been really excited to come back. Like I said, this is one of my favorite places to come, and I'm ready to go. So,
What does it take to drive one of these beautiful cars?
oh, a lot of confidence and a lot of guts.
One of the drivers said, and a little stupidity.
Yeah, stupidity. If you don't have a little bit, you're not going to take those chances. So,
Got to stick it in there.
yes, you got it.
What's it like driving at CNS? Is it different because we're a mile high?
I don't really notice too much of a difference because I'm from Salt Lake, kind of about a little bit same altitude. So it's not. I guess it may be more of an advantage to me because I'm higher altitude. But it's been great to me so far. But I love the big tracks, and CNS, like I said, it's a great place to be at.
As a driver, what's the funnest thing about driving one of these sprints?
Quite honestly, just being around the crew and the family and just traveling everywhere with them. It's always fun.
Well, I wish you luck this weekend at CNS. Go get one tonight.
We'll try. Thank you.
I'm here in the pits with a team of drivers, and they're a team of a team. You guys introduce yourselves. Hi there, Donnie.
Rob Grice.
You look like a Donnie to me. How about you, brother?
DJ Lyons. And I'm Corey Lockwood.
You guys tell me, what's it like driving these sprint cars?
Fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How so?
Fast.
Yeah?
Especially here.
What's it like at CNS? Does it make it faster? Does it feel like a bigger track? The altitude mess with you? What do you think?
I think just flow of the track is really good. It's fast. Corner speed's really good. A lot faster than what we're usually used to around the Northwest. So it's a lot of fun.
We pack them in here at Colorado National Speedway. Big crowd. Does that really jazz you up when you get ready to go racing?
Yeah, I've been telling these two. I came 5 years ago and been telling them how the fans come out and support this place. It's awesome racing here, and they put on a great show for us. So we're glad to be here for sure.
So we're going to see some team driving tonight between you three guys? What?
Oh yeah, I think so.
It's fun out.
Yeah, I go along with that. Yeah.
Well, good luck to all three of you, man. You can't all three win. Have you decided who's going to take the checker tonight between the three of you?
The one with the mustache and the mullet.
He's a good-looking guy. He needs a girl. You need a wife, a girlfriend. You need both.
Yeah.
Ladies, welcome to CNS, man.
Thanks, appreciate it. Glad to be here. Yeah, so we're here supporting Stinker Stores here locally in Colorado. We're from Idaho, so they're based out of Idaho. But we've got Stinkers supporting us here. Hopefully some of their employees will be out in the crowd. We got a bunch of other sponsors on the car. There's a lot to list.
How about yours?
Yeah, I got a lot. Got to thank Stinker Stores also for having us out here. And then got a lot of sponsors, Snake River Edge and Valley Crank.
And sir?
Yeah, I got to thank a couple of the guys that I work with, Eloy and Son Landscaping,
Galley Construction, Namp Paving, Titanium Excavation. I know there's a lot more there. Charlie Gibson, Mark Wood. But I know these guys will be watching the show, so if I forget to mention them, I'll be in the grass this week. So yeah, thank you for helping us out and letting us race here.
We also got to thank our crew. Without them, it wouldn't be possible. They bust their butt on 3 cars. We're down a couple guys this week, so they've been working really hard. It was a long drive and then a long drive back because we race in Meridian on the 4th. So we're going to have a busy weekend.
And he is single, but I got to thank my wife at home. She's with my baby at home, and hopefully this gets on TV so she can hear it. I love you, and have fun tonight.
Any woman in your life you want to thank? Join right in here.
Yes, I better join in on that one. I thank my wife and my daughter. I couldn't do it without them.
All right. Here in the pits with a driver that you know if you watch racing here in northern Colorado or anywhere around the Colorado area, with Frank Denning. Drives this beautiful purple number 90. Frank, welcome back to CNS, man. Good to see you again.
Good to be back. It's been about 5 years.
Tell us about driving one of these sprint cars on this 3-mile paved oval.
I'm going to have to let you know at the end of tonight because I have not been behind the wheel of this thing yet. So this is going to be a first night for me, so everybody's going to get to see what I do here. So,
but to be fair, I mean, you've got a lot of track experience in that mod coupe you drive here, but how is that different from a sprint car? It's got to be like night and day.
well, we're going to try to run the same setup. We're running my coupe motor, so you know, the winged open wheel thing, I think it's going to translate pretty good. But these cars are quite a bit faster. So I'm hoping that it's going to translate quickly and I'll be able to pick it up pretty quick and we'll just fall right in line.
You know, you've got a lot of experience here. You've got track championships here at CNS, not in the sprints, but in other divisions. Have you spread the nasty rumor about that large pothole going down the backstretch so all these drivers that don't know any better will dodge and mess up and you can go to the front?
They might already know because they were out here yesterday running practice, but we haven't even run a practice lap yet. So
not a lap?
Not a lap. So we're just going to wing it. We're going to see what happens. Try to have fun.
The sprints have wings. Why don't you just wing it too?
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Tell me about your sponsors on this beautiful purple machine.
We got Peggy and Charlie Whetstone, good friends of mine that have really helped me out. My dad is my biggest sponsor. He owns Frank Denning Transmissions. He does manual transmission stuff. And then Snap-on Tools, Billy Lee. And then my buddy Paul here that just walked by us, he's got an automotive electric shop, Paul's. So check him out too if you need old car electric stuff.
A lot of fans love watching you run, but one of your fans is having a hard time right now.
And who? Oh, yes. Want to say hi to Miss Paulette Griswold. We love her a lot. We hope she's doing better. Really just bummed to hear about it. I know she was excited to come see us this week. So hopefully we can put on a show for her and give her somebody to root for.
Good luck this weekend. Go get them, champ.
Thank you.